I'll use. I selected a P51. But having said that, when okay, I'm seeing someone's talking to me on the stream, but I can't look yet. I'll be with you soon. hold on.
The enemy's getting closer to victory.
This is a custom battle that I've just recently started doing. It seems like there's some kind of point
right,
to
I'll
it.
jump into your custom then, because looking at this World War stuff, I don't have any of the aircraft that are, or any of the units that are valid for it. But
Yeah, this one
okay,
is
test 1,
definitely
2,
good fun.
3.
Yep, I'm getting that. I think it was better volume.
Okay, it's probably just where the microphone was slightly further away from my face than usual.
Okay. You can say hello to Lonely Films, Sir Lonely Films, if you like, on my stream.
Good evening, Lonely. Hope you're doing alright.
Right, I'm going to start this one again. This is the hardest day one. I quite like this. I feel as though there's a point to it, and you can chase the aircraft. Occasionally, I come across fighters, but not many.
Right.
Don't forget to choose your spawn. Or, well, if you want the airfield, I think you didn't want the airfield last night, so yeah.
No, only because I was going down so quick.
Right, I'm going into the airfield. I think it will remember it after you've done it once. The other voice you're hearing is Laxor Lonely. It's always also streaming normally. I'm not sure if he is right now, but he usually streams on his channel on Twitch, the same battle.
Oh, and straight back in. Oh, it looks like my ground crew have adjusted all my joystick.
They've messed up your they messed up your joystick.
Yeah, they were flying this afternoon, so...
Oh, that ground crew. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, how would that affect things?
Well, they were saying that in order to make it go faster, you should push the wheels on the joystick forward, which basically is trimming out the aircraft for 100% nose down.
So, to make it go super fast, will it?
Super fast, yeah.
Lonely just pointed out to me that he follows you on Twitch.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, so we just probably got a notification trying to make him think it was Friday because I forgot to update my go live setting.
Oh, right. Oh, look at that. I left my gear down. I'll pull the button back so that it brings my gear up, but they're broken. I'll probably just pull up a couple of legs. Actually, I left my gear down and I didn't pull my trim back. Too busy yakking, right? That's why. So if I do survive this little sortie, I'll be belly flopping.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to sort out the lights on my...
Lights on your...
Yeah, sorry. I've got a set of... I think ultimately they're supposed to be TV backlights. And they're multicoloured, multimodal. But generally I only ever have it on one colour. I've managed to click one of the buttons wrong. So now it's cycling through colours and flashy modes. And
oh, right. So that's just lights that you use to light your desktop?
yeah, my under monitor section so I can see the back keyboard properly.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're not quite as easy to use as I was hoping, because they're designed to go around the outside of a TV, so they're they're in a silicone strip, which
Yeah.
means they don't really flex very well. They're okay for going around a corner, but you can't twist.
Yeah.
Our victory is here.
I wish I could hit them this reliably when we're actually in a game.
Yeah, well these are, because they're bots, they're flying it probably in a proper way, whereas a player will do the thing that KK doesn't like, where he's like pulling and pushing the lever madly, and the plane actually reacts to it madly. Okay, Lonely, catch you later. If you're still there. I'm seeing two, so maybe you've got a couple. Who knows? Please feel good, folks, to give me a hello, just so that I know I'm not talking to myself.
Is that the next wave back over there in the distance now?
I would think so. I'm just trying to look back.
To the south, sorry.
Yeah, I'm currently looking northeast. Yeah, that'll be the next wave. Lonely was saying that his phone is about to die, so he'll be back later perhaps. He said so he's about to die, so tell Lax or I said bye.
I think it's a disgrace affecting my average viewer count just for the flat.
Yeah, I'm tending to use my rudder, and I seem to remember, I can't remember his name, there was a player that was constantly saying, yeah, when you go into a turn, kick your rudder. Before a hard turn, make sure you give your rudder a kick. I found a 109. And I think I shot him down. I took his tail off, and I think he's going all over the place. I don't think he's going to carry on firing. I think I might have found another 109, or is he going down? Oh, that could be the one that I just hit. Actually, there's another good one for custom battle. It's over Britain, and it's domination. No, it's capture the A point. So it's like air superiority battle. So it's quite good.
They seem to have increased the ability to get criticals, or maybe they've increased the critical hit areas.
Maybe.
Because I'm getting critical after critical at the moment. Gunners, wings, flaps, just about the whole aircraft. Assuming I don't run out of ammo, as I just heard.
It'll reload, fortunately, in my...
Yeah, 57% is a good speed for hovering behind them.
I've got a 112 in front of me now. Just hit him a few times, but then as I went over the top, I lost him. Oh, I might have found him again. Yeah, I think I found him.
So what is the win condition on this? Just all the enemy bombers destroyed?
Yeah, I get, well, yeah, I don't know if you have to destroy all of them, but you've got to obviously destroy enough that they're giving up or turning back or whatever.
So according to this, there's only 2 left.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually got a win on it before. I can't be sure. Failed. So I don't think I've actually succeeded in this mission.
We must have been very close there.
Yeah, quite possibly, but there were 5 again showing on the other side. But there might not have been bombers. Perhaps you can fail on the fighters, but get all the bombers and still win.
Well, the bomber, the I can't remember the word that I'm thinking of. The icon in the bottom left of the screen that shows the enemy.
Yeah,
That was listed too. So there's two
right.
left.
Okay. Yeah, so 2 that we had to get, even if there was 5 on their side. So maybe it's only 2 bombers, and perhaps the others were
Yeah, 'cause
fighters.
the fighters don't seem to be counted.
No. No, because the objective is to save the airfield, I suppose, from the bombers, and the fighters are not a threat in that way.
And I've forgotten. I've air spawned again. I keep forgetting.
That doesn't matter. Right, I put my gear up and put my trim back to normal this time. There they are. I imagine you spawned quite close to them, have you, to an air spawn?
It's in the middle of E4, the air spawn. But they're still dots.
Oh, it might be the same
there.
distance, just a different point.
Oh right, I thought the land spawn point was the airfield at the top of the map.
Yeah, it is, but if you look at that distance and look at the middle of E4, not E3, sorry, I looked at E3. Yeah, so it does air spawn you closer to the bombers.
Yes,
Right.
the wind condition is taking out 16 of their bombers.
Right, okay.
We have to defend our one base.
Yeah,
as per
well I got 11 the first time I did it. I got 11 by myself. I don't think there was anyone with me
No.
on it the first time I did it. So with players, I think there's every chance that we could do it.
You'd hope.
Yeah.
Although I just sailing across point blank on this bomber and not doing anything to it.
Have you got the Mark 9 available to you? Because I must
Possibly,
admit,
but I'm in a 2B at the moment.
I know, I'm using the LF9, which possibly is a bit inaccurate because it might not have been available at this time, but on the hardest day, I don't know. Because I think it was mainly Hurricanes actually that were about at that time, perhaps.
Gunners are terrible because I just was flying between all, however many there are of them in this first wave, and none of them really hit me.
Yeah. They get the feeling that the gunners are just like basic gunners. They're not being ramped up by a player, have they?
No.
Our victory is near.
I'm certainly not getting the same sort of hits as I isn't in the last round.
I'm going to spin.
You're in spin.
Yeah, but I'm not sure why. I might have lost the back end of my airplane without realising. Just got out of the spin. Just my bad flying, I think, that put me in the spin. But using the appropriate technique, I was out of it, so that worked. I think that wave are all destroyed, aren't they? Oh no, there's one behind and above me.
Yeah, he's in front of me.
Okay. Did you just shoot past him? Oh no, someone else.
No, he's almost on target actually. He's just reached his ingress point. Got him just about.
I think we were on different aircraft, weren't we?
Yeah.
So there must be another wave coming in now.
Yes, back over the south coast.
Yeah, I'm turning. Oh yeah. And we need to get 7
Actually,
by the looks of it.
Yeah, they're over the hill at the moment. Yeah, quite close actually. It took longer to take out that first wave this time.
Yeah. And these might have the oh, you got him, I think. Oh no, I got him. They're both shooting. So, these might be accompanied by the 109s.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't matter how many are left or how many bombs they drop. As soon as they drop, that's it, game over. 'Cause I think the only way you can do it. Oh, we got it. I thought it said
What was I
mission
going to
failed.
say? I thought, no, I think we've got it. Yeah, we've done it. Well, that was good fun. I think that's the first time I've actually got to a point where we did it. Might
I
have
think
happened
it's
last night.
if our timer runs out before, then we lose.
Yeah.
Because we've lost the base. It's just that our blue bit hasn't finished going down.
Quite like that one. Did you want to try the other one that I said about, where you have to capture the A point, because that's quite busy.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, hold on.
I sure I'll have to come out of this one and whilst you
I don't.
reconfigure.
Oh yeah, because we're not
session.
squatted. Yeah, okay. I just got a. Oh, it's domination. No, is it domination Britain? Hold on. Yes, there's an A point. Okay. I'll start that. I've got it started, so you should be able to come in now.
Okay, I was just having a quick skim over the allowed aircraft for tonight.
Right, going in.
Hey.
I quite enjoyed this one the other night as well. You can't, yeah, it's an air spawn, no choice.
Oh, right, okay.
They should be pretty much ahead of us, as is the A point.
Yeah. Well, I can't see them.
No, I can't yet. I can see them now. I'm seeing just two at the moment.
Okay, yeah.
Three,
Three, four. So why is it I can see stuff here, but I can't see it remounting? So
I don't know, but I'm guessing that these maps are perhaps not as updated as, you know, perhaps they are actually different copies of the same map that we fly.
they're all
on,
crashing.
but yeah, I noticed that
There's
before. That
Four
I saw.
of them have just collided.
Yeah, two of them have crashed.
No, four are down. I'm not sure if I just got hit on him. Yeah.
Our victory is here.
So before, as you go into a tight turn, use your rudder in the same direction, a kick on your rudder.
So when you say same direction, because that's why I get confused.
Well, if you're turning to the right rudder. If you're banking to the right with your ailerons, give it right rudder. Not necessarily all the time, just for the first part of the turn. I think seems to stabilise it. Fire Sammy was the other guy. Fire Sammy had a lot to say on the our guys are crashing as well. A lot to say on the Spitfire elevator forum, and one of the things he was saying, like, as long as you give it a kick before you go into a tight turn, it's more stable. I don't think it means like a sharp kick. It just means like give it some rudder.
Yeah.
You'll find Stukas in this as well, but oddly they're using the Stukas as fighters, not as dive bombers.
Far ahead of the enemy.
The Stukas take quite a lot of punishment before they go down.
That's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah. My guns don't sound as though they're firing cannons, so perhaps they weren't at that time. Might have run out and I might have just reloaded. No, my guns don't sound like cannon. They don't have the power that you normally hear. Oh, they're getting control of the A point.
The enemy has captured the airfield. We can't let them keep it.
I spent about 2 or 3 minutes, if not more, chasing one aircraft alone. Could not hit it. That's interesting, and they don't... Yeah, this one's a loss. Not quite sure what bombers have a role in that thing.
Nah. What do you think? That oh, something's just changed. Oh, my headphone plug moved. What do you think? Do you want to do this one again or the other one again, or go tanks in now?
We could try a tank soon if you want.
Okay. Big boss.
I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to be flying.
Ah.
That's not what I wanted to press.
Okay. And I'm ready. Oh, I just realised. I assume I can take one of these. Can I? Hold on. Might want to stop if you've taken it in. I'm not sure what I can take. Oh, it's Hurricanes and two. Oh, and the 2B is there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Okay.
I don't know what I want to load up.
Got a Yak 1B if you want to go Yak.
There's a very slow turn time on that.
Ah, right.
It's not the same as the 90. Then we've got the other ones in either. Just checking what ground stuff I've got, just in case I can field anything. God, they're really pushing the French stuff, aren't they?
Oh, actually, yeah. Having said that. Oh, hang on. Yeah, I've got to cancel my readiness state. I can swap my 14E for a 2B, and then I'll have the option for a ground unit. Oh.
I don't think I can actually field any ground units.
Oh, what have I done? I've clicked on a vampire. hold on.
I wish they could make it so that the research window took an overlay or a filter from the current event.
Sorry, say that again?
The research screen where you got all of the aircraft and vehicles.
Yeah.
If you could apply a filter to that based
Oh,
upon
right.
things, so it just greys out everything that's not valid.
Yeah.
So otherwise you sort of look at the research screen, then you've got to go back to the list, then you're back to the research screen. It's not like it's an easy
Yeah.
flick, is it?
Okay, but I've got a 2B and a AAA if I decide to use it. I'm pretty useless with it anyway.
What's the tank? Russian BT? Is it a BT7 on the list?
A BT7, hold on.
But not that I can field it. I'm just trying to work out how far off it I am.
B1B. Hang on. Oh, it'd be nice to be able to filter this lot for the appropriate
It's
countries.
alphabetical, isn't it?
Eh?
I thought it was alphabetical.
No, it's not alphabetical because I'm seeing quite well. It's by country, isn't it?
Right.
So what am I looking for? What country?
Well, it was a BT7, but
What, British?
No, well, just Russian, but it's not on the list. So.
Oh, right. Okay, well I've readied for when you're ready.
Yeah, I was still trying to work out what aircraft. I'll take a Type 27 A16, keep the tankers happy.
Okay.
At least I can put rockets on that.
I just noticed that Lonely was saying, he said his phone's about to die, so you tell Lex I said bye. But before that,
Yeah.
he said I'll be back soon. So, and there's someone there now. Is that Lonely? Is Lonely on my stream?
I have a new disk and a found some instructions on how to create a DCS dedicated Linux server. So it's just a case of needing some time and I can look into that and possibly resurrect the old box as a dedicated server.
Right. Okay, that'd be good. I did some DCS last night. Went into the Normandy anticipation one. Yeah. So yeah, I just want to say sorry. I was a bit caught up when we were signing off when you were signing off because I had something in my sights and I was like dodging and ducking all over the place. Actually, it was RTY VXD or something. I can't remember. We have flown us, as the guy said, we've flown there before. He was actually in DCS last night, and he shot me down. Of course, he was in a 190, and I was needing to go back, and I was looking all over the place. No way I saw him, and then he just shot past me, took me from underneath, took my engine out.
Right.
check fuel load just in case you need to.
Yeah, I have to jump. Yeah, 11 minutes is a little bit too short. Although I'm pretty sure I haven't lived for much longer than that.
There's us two and a hurricane going up. Just looking on the other side, no one I particularly recognise. Ready to roll?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, throttling up. When it catches up. This is the 2B.
Of course, yeah.
Not sure what's happened here. Visually I'm a bit lopsided and I'm centering it track IR wise, and it doesn't seem to be centering. It's recognising the voice attack command. I think we've got one of theirs in the air. Unless that's that guy, our guy. No, there's two up there, so I think those two are probably both theirs. Pretty much over the factory.
Yeah, okay.
Can't get my track IR to centre. Not completely off, but it just feels a bit lopsided. Oh, hang on, I know why. I'll move the monitor. I bet I'm not, because you have to centre the three reflectors before you do anything else. You have to adjust the camera so your reflectors are
on me.
Where are you?
Right one. Heading back towards the area from our field, although he's pulling away from me quite considerably. Firing.
It's
might be on your 6.
Something crashed, I think.
Yeah, you got something behind you.
I think that's 109. Oh, and there's one on you. I'll go for the one on you. It's hit you though. Is he on you? Was he on you? Was you been hit?
Down. Right on your 6, off to your 9, 3 o'clock. High. Currently crossed your 9.
Yeah, I've got two of them around. It's trouble.
Yeah, you got one turning on your 6. In front of you now. Just went over you.
Yeah, I think there's a 112 possibly.
And the other one's a twin engine by the looks of it.
I'm crashing. I wasn't looking how low I was. The other one looked like a 110 or something. Are you out now, or did you have the ground unit?
No, I haven't got anything.
Okay, I'm going to jump. I'll jump, and I've got to sort stuff out here as well. Hold on. The tube that I have my joystick cables in, I didn't realise it was draped across the keyboard and it was catching the control key.
Yeah.
Also, I need to center track IR. I won't ready up for a minute. I'll just get track IR sorted.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a bit out. That should be okay. I've read it. Oh, but I'm timing out, of course. 3 minutes 17. Good grief.
Because I was shot down, but you crashed.
Yeah,
I'm
but
not on a timer.
I'm not sure how long you have to fly
Infrared.
for before it won't time you out.
Yeah, we weren't in for very long though. I'd imagine it's 5 minutes, isn't it? I don't think we were in that long.
No, right. Two minutes 43. I think the rubber bungs on my earphones, I've obviously taken a bit of my skin grease, and they start to slip out. So I think I need some talc on them to absorb the grease. It's not much. Well, you know, the oil from the natural oils from the skin. It's not much, and it took a long time before that started happening. But every now and again they want to pop out. 1 minute 47. So a rub over my very scruffy t-shirt takes off enough, I think, just to make it so they grip a bit better. Oh, I just knocked the rubber bit off now.
Are you still on a timer?
Yeah, it won't be much. It'll be less than a minute, I think. 59 seconds. That's not a bad guess. And I probably won't hang on too late tonight. I'll probably quit about 1:30, I think, if not earlier. In fact, I might make it whatever battalion I'm in at 1 o'clock. I might make that the last one. Right, timer's gone.
Yeah, cute.
At the moment, it always seems to be the Axis forces that are a bit deficient.
Sorry, a second.
At the moment, it always seems to be the Axis forces that are a bit deficient numbers-wise in terms of waiting for players to join. So mine's showing 11 allies and 2 Axis, well 2 Axis, yeah, 12 and 2. It always seems to be the Axis side that have got fewer people wanting to join. See now it's gone like 16 ally and 17 ally and 4 Axis.
Yeah, but I mean,
waiting.
but
Hey?
it's flicking between servers.
Yeah, but what
Because
I mean,
that's
it always seems to be the Axis side that's the lower numbers.
Right. Perhaps because they keep team killing each other.
Yeah, maybe. And when they do come in, they bring aircraft that have got rear gunners, or Japanese aircraft that you're almost impossible to turn with.
Yeah.
You can see why they want to do it. They want to get the Lions.
Yeah, it's not about playing the game, it's about winning.
Yeah. Yeah, for them it is. For me, it's just, I don't care if I get shot down. I don't care really that much if we did scrap. Did I tell you I uploaded one from the other night, which was quite a busy scrap. There's like 109s, 110s and 410s all round me. Most of the time it was I was outnumbered, but it was good. I got 2 kills and survived. We lost the battle, but that to me wasn't important. At one point I pointed out on the video that I was the only one on the team and I was flying, so there wasn't a lot of chance.
Yeah.
And KK was watching, and David Australia was there.
Right.
Oh crikey, their side's dropped down to 0, I've just realised.
On the US server, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm just looking at the main number.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So max players, US
Yeah.
10. Max players, US 1.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's not the same on all the servers.
No, but
Because
there's
you get
still generally more on the Ally servers than there is on the Ally Axis, isn't there?
Yeah.
Perhaps they're all doing the World War thing. Those that can get in.
Yeah.
But each time I went in, I did something. First time it was an F7F, a nighttime mission, which was really awful. I came out of that, and the next time I went to go in, it wanted me to take a tank. So I've got a feeling it alternates between aircraft and tank. That won't suit me very well, and it won't suit me very much at the moment anyway, because it only seems to be realistic or I think arcade. but realistic is what I was finding myself going towards.
Yeah, there's nothing. Well, there's no missions running on World War anyway.
Yeah, well,
Everything's shut down.
That's the feeling I got, that nothing was running. But
No,
I
it was
still
running
took it
earlier
in.
on.
Yeah, but the one that it said you can join this in something like 43 minutes. And I clicked somewhere and it took me in.
Well, no, the wording is subtle. When you on the world map, if you click on it, you get like the no active operations for whatever, and then underneath that you'll get will become available in 6 days, whatever. The other message is will be unavailable in 20 minutes, for example, which is what I saw. So I thought that, well, the first time I read that, I thought that said it's unavailable for the next 28 minutes, but it's not. It will be unavailable in 28 minutes.
Oh,
I mean, there's still 28 minutes left of the game.
Yeah, so that's
So the
quite
wording
a
that they've used is clumsy.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's probably the
So
way
at the
I saw it.
moment, they're all listed as will become available, but then the soonest one that's available is 2 hours, 20 minutes.
Right.
And that would be Nordwind Americans versus Axis.
Yeah, that's where I was. But as I say, it's realistic, so it doesn't really drag me in.
Well, this is sort of I'll do the cancel and restart that has absolutely no effect, but sometimes works.
Yeah, by coincidence or otherwise, it might work. It's worth a try. Can't lose anything. 7 and 5 now, it says. Don't know what it said before you clicked.
The other option is flick over to DCS if you wanted, if we're not getting anything here.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Whatever you want to do.
They want a custom.
Yeah, but maybe stopping and starting did actually do something. Who knows? Get the fuel.
Yeah, it's a more reasonable value this time. That's where I left it before. So.
Oh, yeah.
Toying with the idea of heading in to the battle zone as soon as I've got the rockets.
Okay. That's better. My track IR is now centering. Ready to roll. I've pushed my throttle up so it can catch up.
Okay, I'll start.
I don't know why it does that. Why you get that delay where it slowly winds up the revs. I really don't know why, because I'm sure it wouldn't happen in reality.
In DCS, is it? If this thing wasn't so flighty, I would try and get in a bit closer on your 9, but
I forgot what you take. Oh, it's the I-16 you got.
yeah.
And you said you got rockets.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm likely to go to the B because that's being captured at the moment.
Okay.
If I can get there before they've moved off. They've got 2 over the battle zone.
That might be
We've got
through.
1 other on us. Yeah. How do they get there so quick?
No, it is 2. They're not over the battle zone. They look as though they are, but they're not. I think they're beyond the battle zone. Two taking off from their airfield. They've taken off rather.
No, they're pretty close.
All right. Well, I'm seeing two that are approaching the lake from the direction of their airfield.
They're pretty close. They're pretty much on top of the lake now.
From my angle, one is just getting over the banks of the lake.
They're just above me.
Okay, I'm going for the... Oh, I see your one. Yeah, I see you. One might be coming down at you. So I'm going for him.
Okay.
And the other one will probably go for me. And I think this is a twin.
Yeah, I'm on the twin.
Edge.
Don't forget you've got a P40 in the area as well.
Yeah.
Got a hit on him. Naturally, he's got a hit on my engine.
I've got that one.
Oh, he's gone. I hope he's gone anyway. I've turned off. Yeah.
You got him.
Returning to the base.
Yeah, I'll follow you back if I can find
Yeah.
you. I'm not sure if there's any others around.
Just south of the south spawn point, ground spawn point.
What, that's where you are, or you're saying there's an enemy?
No, that's where I am. I'm heading
Right.
back field.
There's at least one other enemy aircraft.
Yeah.
He might be engaging me, or I might be seeing you.
I'm on
And
finals.
that's not you. I think I'm seeing an enemy aircraft.
The enemy has most of the strategic zones.
Or is that the P40? I've got to be careful. Straight wings, I tend to think 109. No, that's the P40.
The enemy is getting closer to victory.
So you're now nicely back on your way to base, yeah? Oh, right, okay. I can see two aircraft and one of them isn't ours. I'm going back towards the battle zone.
We no longer have the advantage.
Oh, we've got 4 aircraft. I thought we had 3. I think that's the one I was looking at. I think they were both ours.
One of ours just taking off.
One of ours?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, right. So, 1, 2, 3. There must
think it's
still
the
be
one.
an enemy aircraft, I think.
I think it's the Yak 1B that just took off.
I'm going to come in and get some cannon rounds anyway.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win. Heading to the base.
Okay, I'm going to get back in the air.
Yeah. I'm just to about your 10 o'clock, I guess.
Yeah, I just see you at the corner of my eye. Yep.
got more aircraft coming in as they're losing their tanks, I suppose.
Allied forces have captured a zone.
Yeah, we've got 3 tanks left in the game.
We don't have the advantage anymore.
I'm going to head to the A point, see if I can offload these rockets, and
Okay.
then see what's going on.
Yeah.
Shutting down.
The 2B definitely noses up drastically when you put your flaps down. The Mark 9 doesn't.
Mm.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
Got something on my 6, I think.
Affirmative. We no longer have the advantage. Reloading.
Did you say you got someone on your 6?
Yeah, I just lost him. I've got a P40 in front of me.
Yeah, and there's a number of aircraft from our airfield now. Well, there's only 4, so there's 2 others apart from us. I'm seeing 2 aircraft and a puff of smoke in front of me. 3 aircraft, 4 aircraft. So if there's 4 aircraft there, at least one's an enemy.
Right, one just went past me. It's not ours.
Okay, I don't know where you
See
are
him
though.
firing off of my 9 over the battle zone, over the A point. Where's it be?
Something is climbing. Two aircraft are climbing. Possibly chasing another one.
I'm about to fire.
Okay,
Fine.
I see that.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Looks like a 109.
Yep.
I'm on him, but there's absolutely no chance I'm going to keep up with him. Is that you firing?
Yep.
He's getting a bit close to our field. Just above, just below you.
Okay.
Got a hit.
Yeah, I just got a ding as well. Something just hit him. Is
That
either
one
you or me?
good. No, that was you.
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm going to head back towards the battle zone.
Well done.
heading towards A.
You are?
Yeah, because somebody is currently capturing it on their side.
Oh, okay.
Most of the zones are under enemy's control. If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I need ammo now, so... Well, I've got some 7.7, but that's not going to do much. I'll get reloaded and get up ASAP.
Getting down! Most of the zones are taken by the enemy.
I'm down. Landed, I mean.
Reloading!
You might be able to get another lift off out of it.
If I'm really lucky, that's flashing right in the corner. I don't think I'm going to get time.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack.
This is when you don't need that time while it pressures
Yeah.
up, isn't it? You really don't need it. That's it. No, just got rolling and that was it. Oh, I got two. I don't remember the second one or the first one, or I don't remember one of them anyway. Oh yeah, it's the 109, wasn't it? Yeah, the 109 and the 110 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
For the sake of my stream, I see one person's gone. It could be that you're putting messages on which I'm not receiving, so I'm going to refresh.
For another one. I didn't want to switch to DCS. We'll see how long it takes.
Whatever. Yeah, I mean, if you want to just go straight to DCS, we can do that, or we can wait and see how long this takes. Your call. And I can't work out Discord because sometimes I click into his master's voice and I see one thing on the right hand side of the screen, and other times I see something else. And on the other one, on the other Discord, well, it's the same there. At one point, I was always seeing stuff on the right hand side, which I don't see now. I don't understand whether it's something that Discord has changed, or what. I don't know how it works. I'm used to this with Discord.
I think it depends on what you had selected last time you were there. I've certainly had it when I've switched into HMV and I get like a nothing on the right side of the screen, and it looks like I'm in a point-to-point call with you, but I'm not. I'm in the chat room. Other times it will be if you've clicked onto the general text channel, then whatever your last text channel was selected, that persists.
Okay.
But you'll be in the voice channel on the left.
Right. So I'm currently showing as general on that
Yeah.
on the bar that's got HMV in it, and on the right it is showing various messages that got sent.
Yeah, so that would be general.
So how do I, if I click on his master voice, hold on. So
If you select HMV shouldn't have any impact on what you see on the right side of the screen. Miyakaza is a text channel only that is restricted to us.
So if I was to click on that,
Then you'll stay in the voice channel
keep it in there.
because
yeah, I will stay in the voice
the
channel, but
text
I'll
side.
see on the other screen the Miyakasa.
That's right.
Right. I accidentally clicked onto the general channel then, so if you said anything in that second that I was away, I didn't hear it.
Right. Okay, what do you say to DCS then?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Because it's taken too long.
Okay. Leaving the squad.
Okay.
I'm just going to give a brief explanation.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing.
Okay. And then I will open DCS and come back when I'm in there properly.
Alright, that can't be much more than 10 seconds, can it? Sorry.
Okay, I can now talk to my stream again briefly. I'm gonna select multiplayer. Lexor will boot up his server, I guess. I'll just check that. What we're doing, are we gonna go to your server, or did you want to do one of the others?
I don't know, actually.
Quite happy to do either.
Depending on how long it was going to take, I was toying with the idea of, actually it also depends on how much space I've got.
What idea were you toying with?
Hang on, sorry, my keyboard is... Right, my keyboard disabled the start button, which is making things very awkward to do. Yeah, let's go check my disk space and see if I've got enough space to chuck on one of the other helicopters.
Oh, right.
£30 gigs spare. Also, it's going to be a time thing, I suppose.
Well, if it's going to take you a little while to do stuff, I could just zoom into my copy of your mission and just do stuff in that, just to settle my computer down. For the sake of anyone watching my stream, just waiting for Laxor now. He's probably going to sort out his server, and we can do some flying in his server on DCS. If there's a new person there who doesn't understand what DCS is, just let me know and I'll explain. What do you think? Is it worth me just going and doing a little bit of practice on my copy of your mission? Not sure that he's receiving me at the moment. Maybe because he's copying something across. He might be in a situation like me. When I am loading something in DCS, I mustn't, well, I can use the push to talk button. Push to talk button also uses the control key, and that does things when DCS is trying to load something.
I've just found it. Sorry, I'm not sure who I was talking to there. I was just trying to locate the serial number for the aircraft, which I've now done.
Okay.
So it's activating, and that is done.
Oh, okay. So you're now going to kick up your server?
Yeah, I should be able to. What to do is just make a minor modification to the map too.
So I just accidentally clicked OK. So instead of exit or cancel or whatever, I clicked OK. So it's now taking me into your copy of the server anyway. So if you're going to, it depends on how long you're going to be. I can stay here and get started, or I can just jump out of this if you're almost ready.
It should only take me a couple of minutes to stick on a new helicopter on the map and save it, and then kick out.
Okay. Well, this is loading, so I've got to jump out of it anyway.
Right.
That's it. I'm back to the main screen where I can select multiplayer. In fact, I'm going to select multiplayer now, and I'll see when you turn up. Again, for the sake of my stream, this one, Normandy Anticipation, is quite nice. I was flying in that last night, got some ground kills, but didn't get an air kill. My usual thing, I lose them and then they don't lose me, I got shot down, but it was late anyway and I was tired, but that's not an excuse. I'm currently just sitting on the multiplayer screen waiting for your server to pop in.
Okay, yeah, it won't be popping in just yet, because I've just got to get into the mission editor to add that aircraft in.
Okay.
I was just saying, it's for some reason, for all the power available to me, it takes forever to kick stuff up. Right, the mission editor is now live.
Okay.
Oh dear, yeah, that doesn't like.
There are some 109s in Laxor's mission now that we can hopefully find and do battle with, although I really struggled to find them last time.
What nationality was the MI? Was it? Right, I've chucked one in. I will save. And come out of the mission editor, and now I will kick up the server.
Okay. So we should see
Right,
Laxor's server pop up soon.
Oh, it's not in the list. Why is it not? Oh, I didn't set the. Don't connect. Don't connect.
That's alright, I lost you because I double clicked something, so I've got to go back anyway.
I set it up and then forgot to set it to be a client.
Oh, right.
At least the second time when you load it in, it's significantly faster going into the editor.
Yeah.
Now it's client, isn't it? You set it to for the skill level.
Yeah.
Yes. Right, now coming out of the editor and kicking up multiplayer server.
Here we are. Got it. Right, my computer needs to settle down a little bit when it's loading this in. It's quite a lot. So right, I can still do stuff. I can get the aircraft ready to go.
Mazda, Chevy 1-1, request startup. Chevy 1-1, Mazda, cleared for startup. Mazda, Chevy 1-1, request taxi to runway. Chevy 1-1, Mazda, clear to taxi to runway 26.
I forgot to set my trim. I must do that before I actually take off.
Yeah, I made the mistake that, of course, being brand new, I've not got any controls mapped.
Ah, of course, yeah.
So I'm seeing how much I can set up quickly before people get bored. I might end up scrubbing this and just going straight in.
Yeah.
Mazda, Chevy 1-1, request takeoff. Chevy 1-1, Mazda, you are cleared for takeoff.
Also, of course, everything's in Russian.
Assuming what?
Everything is in Russian,
Oh, yeah.
which makes it fun.
You'll have to get a translator. Right, I'll set the trim down. And the altimeter. Okay, I'm ready to roll. I'm going to go and hit some ground units and see if I get much of a freeze. I'm not sure if I gave the computer a lot of time to settle down, but we'll see. My activity light has stopped, so maybe I'll be okay. If anyone watching that doesn't know, when I first fire my guns at ground units I tend to get a bit of a freeze. Better since my new CPU and GPU, but it probably still happen at least a bit. Yeah, there was a bit of a stutter there, but a bit of hesitation, but okay. And next time I do that, I won't get that issue. Got them all except for 4. What targets do you want to go for? Do you want me to leave the tankers or something?
No, take whichever ones you want, because either I very much doubt I'll be firing anything in the MI, but even if I do switch over to something that does fire stuff, then I'll go for the hard targets that you can't hit.
Okay.
Or at least you can hit, but it doesn't bounces off, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, I mean my 20mm will bounce off certain tanks. Once I've gone for these ones, I might go to the east of the airfield and go for those units that shoot back at me.
Okay.
Lamppost. And I didn't get either of the units I was shooting at. I think the last two. There's one on the road near the bridge, and there's one just sort of to one side, tucked up the bank that sort of is alongside the bridge. I'm seeing some choppers.
sorry, I've been talking to the stream and not you. They were supposed to try and take supplies to another part of the map as part of a longer plan of maybe making like defender point until the supplies arrive, sort of thing.
Right. Okay.
A bit of a storyline to the map.
Yeah.
But all they do is power up, and they don't actually do what they're supposed to.
Oh, right. No, the choppers are flying.
Are they the enemy one?
Yeah. Oh, right. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because sometimes when I take off, I see one of our choppers coming into land.
Yeah.
I'm seeing what looks like an aircraft on the ground. Does that sound right? An enemy aircraft on the ground in MP45. Yeah, MP45.
Is that the what looks like a jet, a Vigan?
Oh, is that one? The one that's
Yeah.
on the ground sort of crashed and doing nothing. Right, okay,
Yeah.
that's that one. Okay, fair enough. I know what one that is then. And the enemy fighters, the 109s, are currently north of the airfield. I'm going to see if I can take off and engage them. I'm not going through asking permission stuff.
That's fair enough.
I suppose it doesn't actually take any more time, I suppose. Well, when you asked permission, you can then just carry on doing what you're going to do anyway. rolling.
Okay, I've managed to get a little bit of life out of it, but I'm going to start the engine soon.
I think the fighters are heading back to their base. And were you saying they're probably at about 6,000 feet?
They tend to move around. If you click on one on the map, it will show you their current altitude.
Oh, right. Yeah, about 6,500 feet. I had a dot on the screen. I kept on thinking I was seeing one, but it's just a dot. found the fighters at last. I've got one of the sighters at 1 o'clock in my sight at the moment. Only saying that because I'm not sure that a viewer will see it, even though I can. I lost him. Jeez, they've pulled up to 16,000 feet. No wonder I lost them. I found them again against the backdrop of faint stars. I keep losing them. They are just pixels. Because it's got reflections on the inside of the glass, which makes it very difficult to see beyond it. Okay, I've relocated them. They really are. They might even be small. No, they can't be smaller than a pixel, can they? I think my gear's damaged. I've got a light on the dash saying don't take off if this light is on. Well, I'm already out, but the light is on, so I might have damaged it on takeoff. And looking at that, I've now lost the aircraft again. Well, I got the guy that was landing, but clipped my wing on this on the runway. I'm going to do a little bit more and then I better fold.
Have you already taken out the people on the bridge that will shoot back?
No, they're still
Okay.
there. I was going to go to the ones to the east of the airfield and go for them.
Yeah. That's a bit nasty, isn't it?
What's that?
So I just got quite a heavy freeze,
Ah,
and then it shifted, so it wasn't so bad. Is it going to do it? No, it's not. Right, we'll have to do it manually.
ooh, that was a nasty crash along the ground. I think it's 1:10, so that's where I'm going to leave it.
Okay.
I've got no one watching my stream. That's a good point for me to stop streaming.